Hey man, so this is just finna be a real talk for y'all boys out there. Just I just want y'all to know something, man. Like as a man, you know what I mean? It comes to a point, y'all, like we can't it's not always about the inequality between a man and a woman. What I'm getting at is like nowadays we know this, man. We can run videos all day. We can make all the jokes about these hoes and skeezers and all this shit. You know what to do with them. I'ma leave it at that. Y'all know that slogan. You know what to do with those. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to tell y'all is like, yes, women need to take more accountability for their actions. They need to take accountability for their actions. Really, it's the problem that they don't want to take any accountability, but they think they deserve this and that. King, and he has to do this, and he need to be rich, but yet, you know what I'm saying? You kind of a hoe. We don't support that shit, right? But when you're dealing with higher quality women, you need to be in a position where you're trying to lead. You always need to be in that position where you're trying to lead. And another thing on being a leader as a man is like, you need to know, you can't be so full of yourself that you're not willing to accept help, because you might think that might stain your ego, or you think that somebody's downplaying you, or putting some disrespect on your image. It's not always that. I've said this before, nothing's just black and white like that. Sometimes positive constructive criticism, that's needed, man. That's definitely needed. We need to be critiquing ourselves. We need to be our biggest critic. Not to the point where you feel like you're never doing anything right or moving in the right direction. But as a man, you can't be sensitive to the point where it's like holding you back, man. You can't think somebody's always trying to go against you on something. You can't see a post that a female is doing and then jump to conclusions out the gate. Like, you see the signs, like I said, you seen the signs. If the signs persist, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's good to have a level head. As a man, you gotta have a level head. That's why we can't let emotions get to us. Start getting in your feelings. Okay, I'm getting sensitive about this situation. I think she cheating on me. If the signs been lining up and you just been playing it cool and smooth, and you like, okay, I'm gonna sit back and observe, and then it lines up and you're faced with a decision. Okay, do I leave her? You need to leave that bitch. If it turns out your hunch is right, if your gut feeling is telling you some shit, you need to leave that bitch. You know what I'm saying? If you dealing with, a situation that's not even a girl, it's just another individual, a human being, and this person might have a little bit more experience than you in a certain area. I'm not, how I say, master, everything you can about yourself. Always try to improve. Always try to be the best you can be. That's good word for your spirit as a man. Like, that's going to keep you on your toes. That's going to keep you wanting to strive and be the best man that you can be. When people observe that, they're going to want to follow you. When people observe that, they're going to, they're not going to question where your morals lie, where you're headed. They're not questioning that. When women see that, they're just like, yo, he's headed somewhere. They appreciate that. They respect that. They love that. Being a man is a lot about flexibility. It's a lot about strength in all kinds of different ways, you know what I'm saying? But it's also about flexibility. It's also about it's about being adaptable, man. You gotta be adaptable. It's okay to ask for help from this brother over here if he know something a little bit better than you. It's okay to rely on, a friend that got something, and that, okay, I might be a little, I don't know, I might be taking up some of his time or whatever the case is, but I know the overall goal is something positive. man, lean on that brother's side. Lean on his shoulder real quick. Not on no homo shit, pause. But, if you need the help, accept the help. And, just use that as fuel to push you higher, man. As a man, you gotta have that fire. You gotta have that fire inside of you that, makes you want to push and go harder. Makes you want to continue to, try new things and try different ideas. Try something that's gonna push you to a new set of mind frame, a new goal. Something that you really freaking need, that you don't even believe you need. You might need to jump out there and try something new. Don't let your pride, don't let your ego deter you from something. If somebody, if it's not positive, like if it's not nothing constructive that can help you out, and they just trolling, or these niggas just hating on you, you know what to do with those too. We've talked about haters plenty of times. We talked about people that just prey on your downfall. Those people are gonna be out here, fellas. The reason why there's this thing about alpha, like a lot of people is on the hype train with it and all this bullshit. I'm not one of those kind of guys. You can comment whatever you want. My whole point is that you need to be a go-getter in what you believe in. That's the alpha mentality, man. I'm not finna hold my tongue if I feel like I'm doing something right. If I'm standing up for my own cause and people don't agree with it, well, they're gonna have to be mad. They're gonna have to disagree. We gonna have to agree to disagree. Whatever the fuck they be saying with that shit. We just gonna have to agree to disagree. If you know that what you standing up for is righteous, if you know that, something I'm doing is right, you can't falter. You never falter. Just because somebody is telling you their opinion on some shit, and you're like, damn, nah, I hate that shit. You can't just jump to conclusions like that. You can't do that either. Man, hear somebody out. If they coming from some experience, if they coming from some wisdom, hear those people out, man. You don't know everything. You don't know all the tricks of the trade. You strive to be like that. But there's something always new to be learned. Like every day you should be learning something new. I've never said at one point in my life that I knew everything. You should be learning something new every day. If you're not learning nothing new and 24 hours have went by and you haven't tried something different or learned something new that just, kind of sets you up on a little higher level of thinking or whatever process that you want to critique or perfect, if you ain't moving in that direction up higher, whatever it is, man, then something is wrong. Something is wrong, man. As men, we cannot be stagnant. Yes, women want everything. Yes, women want things that are just ridiculous sometimes, but it's not on us to be sensitive about that. It's not on us to be like, oh man, woe is me, and damn, man, well, fuck her then, and this and that. Like, if she done did you dirty and she deserved that shit, then she deserved it. But if you got a chick over here and she's willing to listen, but she gives you advice and you sitting here like, nah, fuck that. You don't know what stay in your place. Stay in your place, little woman. That's not what it's about, man. That's not what it's about. If she coming from a standpoint of trying to, help you out too, we got to get to a point where it's not just about like this lower level of thinking. It can't always be about entertainment. Sometimes I get into that, sometimes it's not. It can't always be about this Matrix type shit. Y'all know I'm the type of dude that'll put you up on some, I'll put you up on some real talk about some real issues that's going on. If you follow me on IG, you know that I'll be posting about some kind of thing, or I'm trying to raise your level, raise your vibration on a higher level of thinking. I'm just trying to be versatile, so y'all see through what I show you or what I do that I'm just not somebody that's finna sit here and stay in one kind of lane. I've never been a one kind of lane dude. I've always been the type of guy that wants to kind of test everything out. I want to try something new. I'm not going to follow the same path somebody else did, because it's my path. It's your path. You choose what you want to take from things. You choose what you decide to believe. As long as you keep that fire on you and you got that righteous spirit on you, and you know that you're fighting, you're pledging for something that you believe in, man, ain't nobody gonna stop you, man. Nobody can stop you. Yes, you're gonna have opposition, but as a man, like, sometimes, man, that opposition is needed. Sometimes you gotta have that confrontation, that conflict, just so you know where your head is at. Just so you know, oh yeah, you know what? I am prepared for this. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this opposition. I'm ready for the new challenge, the next challenge. It kind of excites you. It kind of excites you, man. That next thing excites you. We not running away from no challenges. We're not running away from obstacles. If it's smart to be avoided, you know what I'm saying? If it's something that you coming from a wisdom aspect, okay, I don't need to be dealing with this. Yes, you need discernment, man. You need all of this shit, man. To be real with y'all, man, we need all of this shit. But this is just some talk I had to give y'all, man. Don't be sensitive. Be willing to accept help. Be willing to critique yourself. Be your biggest critic. You know, don't let what if it's negative and you know people just trying to hate, man, fuck those people. But if you know that somebody is really trying to, you know, lead you in the right direction, hey, you'll be able to take some word from them, man. Be able to take some word, hear it, let it sit there on your spirit, let it raise your level up, man. Just let it raise you up.